Well, hello, number one. What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Alex and I'm from Manchester.
Alex from Manchester. What do you do up there, Alex?
I'm a security controller.
What does that mean? What does your job entail?
Well, it means I'm keeping a lot of male security guards in check, for one, Scylla.
Right.
And number two, I'm watching a lot of CCTV, watching a lot of people do a lot of things that they shouldn't.
Oh. What, in big stores and stuff like that?
Mostly in the car park, Scylla.
In the car. So they're doing naughty things?
Yes, and of course you've got to send an officer to it, Scylla, so you radio through to them.
Oh, right.
And an officer comes in from the right and on the left, and you're watching it all on camera, and then you've got all the officers congregate on one screen. It's like watching an episode of Keystone Cops.
Really? Yeah. Now, is it true? I have heard, Alex, that when it comes to fellas, you're not fussy, are you?
Not at all, Scylla. Not at all. No, I
mean,
love
Alex,
men.
you're anybody's, basically, aren't you?
Yes! I love men, Scylla.
You do?
You just can't change them for the world. They're just men. They're great.
So you haven't got a certain type that you think, oh, I like him?
Well, I have got a soft spot for Michael Ball.
Oh.
But it's his curly hair and his blue eyes and his quivering bottom lip. It's just...
Quivering bottom lip?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you've got great taste in fellas. Michael Ball's a lovely guy. Let's hope our picker thinks he's got the taste to pick you tonight. All right, enjoy Blind Date Alex. I love the frock. It's lovely. Hello, number two. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Scylla. My name's Claire and I'm from Newcastle.
We have a lot of Claires on this show. What do you do, Claire?
I'm an air hostess, Scylla.
Are you really? So, I mean, you travel. Do you travel all over the world?
I go all over the world. I go to some fantastic cities, meet some fantastic people. It's a brilliant job.
You do?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
But you have had an unfortunate... An unfortunate experience recently with a man that you met on one of these fabulous trips.
He was absolutely beautiful. Rollerblading. Bumped into him, literally. Oh, he was absolutely gorgeous. Ideal man. Tall, blonde, blue-eyed. We sat and talked for hours on the beach. And we arranged to go out that night. So I took his phone number, wrote it on my hand.
Oh, how romantic.
I know. Got back to the hotel. I was supposed to ring about 7 o'clock, so I got all showered, changed, ready to go.
We know what's coming, don't we?
Looked down, washed it off, hadn't I? Never to see him again.
A big You never know, you might clean up tonight. Enjoy Blind Date number 2. Oh, wow. And finally, number 3. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, Scylla. My name's Julie and I'm from Belfast.
Yes, you are. You look gorgeous. Now, Julie, what do you do?
I'm a fashion and photographic makeup artist.
Really?
Yes.
And I've heard, well, obviously, being one of those, you're very image conscious.
I am a perfectionist when it comes to my hair, my clothes, my makeup, my nails.
Well, it's all put together wonderfully well.
Thank you.
I mean, are you all natural?
No, there's nothing, absolutely nothing natural about me.
Well, you're honest. But I'm looking at you, sweetheart, and they are amazing. They are. I mean, are they natural? I mean, your lips.
They are. My lips are the only thing that's natural about me.
You've not had collagen?
No, not yet. No, I don't think I need
yet.
them. I was at the front of the queue when God was giving out lips.
Yes, you said.
They are my passion pillows.
Oh. Passion pillows, I like that.
Yeah, I keep them well toned with lots of snogging.
Well, they are fantastic, and that reminds me, I must get the plumber in to unblock the sink tomorrow. I'm joking. I shall see what I can do for you all on Blind Date this evening. Good luck to the girls. Wish them well. See you next. Well, 3 girls there, all with one thing in common. They're looking for that one special guy. Well, here he is. His name's Simon, and he's from Lancashire. Come in, Simon. And very well, Simon. Put yourself down there. Now, Simon, you're from Lancashire, and you are in the entertainment business, aren't you? Tell
That's right.
everybody what you do.
Yeah, I'm a blue coat and I work for a well-known holiday company. And I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, really, so...
I bet you are. You have to be when you're a blue coat.
I know, you do a bit of everything. You entertain the guests, as well as, you know, seeing to the needs, making sure they're all right. It's a very enjoyable job, and I really enjoy it.
Well, what do you do? I mean, do you play with the kids and entertain the adults?
You do a bit of everything, you know. You have the kids bits, and then your adult. We have, you know, we do quite a few shows.
What are your questions like? Oh, well, fire away with the first one.
Okay, hi, girls.
Hi, Simon.
Ooh. Okay, one of my weaknesses is zany clothes. What's the most outrageous outfit you've ever bought, and how would it appeal to me? And that's the number one, please.
The most outrageous outfit I ever wore was Xena, the warrior princess. All leather and kinky boots. So how would that suit you, Simon?
Very nice indeed.
Would that suit you, Simon?
Yes, I think it would. As long as she doesn't get the whip, that's it.
We'll see.
Shock and horror on the face over here, Alex.
Number two, please.
The most outrageous thing I've ever worn is my silver bikini. It's absolutely gorgeous. It glitters just like me, and I'm sure if we went on this date, we'd be glittering together.
We're talking silver bikinis here. Glitter, glitter, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
And finally, number three.
Well, I'm into see-through, slinky, little sexy numbers that leave little to the imagination. But if you want to find out more about me, you're going to have to look a little bit deeper.
I can tell you like that one. Do you like the Irish accent?
Yeah, I love the Irish accent. So soothing and relaxing.
Well, don't make your mind up just yet. We've got another two questions.
Okay, question number two. Now, I've got a fantastic pet budgie called Ben, who can talk, sing, and play football. What tricks would you teach your pet? And that's to number three, please.
Well, Simon, I'll be your little puppy dog, and you can teach me all the tricks you want.
Right, you get me? You're fussy.
Come on, we're all funny, haven't you?
Right, and to number two. Number two, please.
Well, Simon, I don't really have time for pets in my line of work, but you're not going to believe this one. We have got a goldfish pond in our back garden, but instead of goldfish, we've got cut out carrots.
What? Sorry, what do you do for a living?
I'm an air hostess.
Oh, right, okay. Air hostesses. Oh, my word. And finally, number one. I'm forgetting it all. Number one is your turn, please.
Well, I don't know about pets, Simon, but I certainly like my men well trained. And if you pick me tonight, I'll have you panting and jumping through hoops.
And finally, the last question. I can't resist the karaoke machine. And my favourite song is Elvis's Wonder of You. Sing me your favourite karaoke song.
Who's that to?
And that's going to go to number two, please.
Well, Simon, now you know what I do for a living. It would have to be, come fly with me, let's fly away.
Like that?
Very good, very good. Number one, please.
Well, Simon, being a singer, I like the old classics, so, fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. I've gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine.
And finally, number three, please.
Well, Simon, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I think that says it all. Yes, Simon, it's make your mind up time. And you're covered in confusion, aren't you, son?
Oh.
I think we better go to our Graham for a quick recap.
Sir Simon, will it be number 1, the pet you would have thought was perfect? If only you'd have seen her. Or will it be silver-coated number 2, who prefers a greengrocer's to a pet shop? So you can fly away, Budgie, together. Or will it be transparent number 3, who hopes you will see right through her clothes? The decision is yours.
Well, it ain't simple, Simon, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
Simple, Simon. Who are you going to go for? 1, 2, or 3?
Well, I think it's the Irish accent. Yes, number 3.
Oh, I can't blame you because you adore the Irish accent.
Yeah.
And wait till you see her passion pillows.
Oh.
What about the 2 that you turned down? How could you? First of all, you turned down number 1. That was our Alex from Manchester. Come in, Alex. Wonderful, well done. And you also turned down our Eurostess, Silver Bikinis, Twinkle Twinkle, she's gone. You turned down number 2, that was Claire from Newcastle. Come in, Claire. Down, boy. There she is. Oh, certainly she had the touch of the Irish Blarney tonight. You chose number 3. That was Julie from Belfast. Come in, Julie. Well, you're saying lovely to the audience and tell her to her face. Go on.
She's lovely. Look at those eyes.
Oh, what do you think of those luscious lips? Looking forward to a taste of them?
Yes.
Where are you going on your blind date and who's going to choose?
Lovely lady.
The lovely lady. What does it say?
Says a trip to the Faroe Islands.
A trip to the Faroe Islands. Well, I can see you're both looking a bit vague. So, the Faroe Islands, because it says at the bottom here, it's on the way to Iceland. What a great fab date, but you're not impressed by that, are you? I think it'll be a terrific date. What are you going to be doing there? It says here you're off to enjoy the stunning scenery of the Faroe Islands. You'll spend your days travelling by boat and horseback, and your nights experiencing special entertainment dedicated just to you. Oh, a night off for a bit. Great. It also says here, by the end of the date, will you be dedicated to each other? Well, come back next week and tell us how you got on. I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them well, Simon and Julie. Enjoy the Faroe Islands. Well, now on last week's blind date, Antonia picked Steve, and they jetted off to the Indian Ocean and heavenly Dennis Island.
Hi. Welcome on Dennis Island.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Michelle. Welcome on Dennis Island.
Okay.
You really gonna kiss up? No. Dennis Island is just absolutely amazing. I'm here and it's like I'm in a dream.
I think this is heaven. If I go here when I die, I'll be happy. What are we doing tomorrow?
We're going fishing in the morning.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, aren't we?
Well, I'm used to that because I'm a postman.
I've never seen that time of day before in my life. I'm usually coming in from somewhere at that time.
What's it like?
Really, really heavy. Feels like trying to pull a sack of spuds. Something like that.
That's a good description.
Yeah, feels like a sack of spuds on the end of this.
Oh! That's massive!
It's 33 pounds. That's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 hour later, barbecue fish, cocked to perfection.
Lovely jubbly.
This fish is gorgeous, isn't it? I'm glad I caught this one.
Yeah, I know. All this desert island malarkey's not that bad, is it, really?
No. Cheers.
Well, we started this date by saying, anyone for Dennis? But by the end, was it everyone for themselves? Let's find out.
When I first saw Steve, I thought he was really handsome, and he was definitely the best one out of the three, and I was really pleased.
My first impressions when I seen Antonia was she's gorgeous, she's stunning, and she was more or less like my ideal woman. And it was like having birthday and Christmas rolled into one.
Before our date, Steve bought me some lovely red roses, which were beautiful, but I thought they were a bit impractical for our journey. So when we got to Marhay Airport, I discreetly tried to lose them on the counter.
I looked over and Antonia had left the roses on the counter, so I ran over and got them and gave them back to her, and she seemed like really relieved.
On our first night at Dennis Island, Steve had been so super keen to please me and eager that it sort of put me off, and I realised there wouldn't be any romance.
One day we went deep sea fishing and I felt really, really seasick. Antonia was okay, but she didn't even bother coming round to see how I was because she was too busy sunbathing.
Steve made it very clear on our date that he fancied me and that he wanted romance, but I just didn't want to, and I didn't want to lead him on.
Antonia's a bit of a tease. She got my hopes up because we had a kiss, I massaged her feet and things like that, but she just wouldn't let it go any further.
Steve's not my type because he's not masculine enough, and he faffs about and it drives me mad, and he doesn't put me in my place, and I need a man that will put me in my place now and then.
I think Antonia's ideal man should be someone like me because she needs to be treated well.
By the end of our day, I didn't think that Steve fancied me anymore. I think he'd read the signals that I didn't fancy him.
I think I'm a bit of a mug because I still fancy Antonia despite the way that she's treated me.
If I had an Anki, I'd get it out now. You are a bit of a mug, aren't you, really, to still fancy our Antonia?
After that, yeah.
But don't you think you were a little bit of a tease at the beginning of the date? You know,
No,
doing all the kissing bit and then sort
No,
of
I'm
get
not
off
a tease. I'm very friendly, and that is just the way I am. No, hang on a minute. Steve's very touchy-feely, and I got a bit crowded. Any girl would. If you've not met somebody before and you go away with them, come on, girls, you have to back me up. And somebody's touching you and feeling you, you wouldn't like it.
Well, I got the wrong signs then, didn't I?
But he started off on the right foot, really, by buying you these fabulous red
he was
roses.
lovely. He couldn't have done any more
Who
for
wouldn't
me.
like red roses?
Get your violins out.
And then you left them there, didn't you, at the airport?
Yeah, because I dragged them all the way around with me, and they were lovely.
Yeah, I'll take them with me, I'll dry them out. Oh, yeah, they're really nice. Yeah.
No, you're making out that you're so sweet and innocent. But if it's not your type, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Did all this come to the surface while you were there? I mean, did you back off once you knew? Did you get the vibes that she didn't fancy?
I got the vibes, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't back off.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It's like going on holiday with my mum.
Yeah, because, no, hang on. Right, let's get this clear. Steve has a habit of leaving everything at his behind Everywhere he goes, he leaves things. You have to say, Steve.
He didn't leave the roses, though, did he?
No.
How do you feel now, Antonia, when he says right at the very end of the film, I am a mug and I still do fancy her?
Oh, that's sweet, but he's just not my type. I can't help that.
Fair enough, yeah, I'm not her type.
He is very sweet. He's very, very nice, and whatever girl he goes out with will be very lucky because he's a lovely guy.
Yeah.
But he's just not my type.
Now, if he were to ask you tonight to go out after the show, what would you say?
No, I've got to go home and see my dog.
Oh dear, what a shame. I'm sure there are loads of girls out there, certainly in our audience, certainly watching. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Wish them well, our lovely Antonia and Steve. And Uncle. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, I'm afraid. But do join us next week to see how Sarah and Mark and Simon and Julie enjoyed their dates together. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, it's ta-ra for now. Ta-ra, everyone!
And Scylla returns with Blind Date at the later time, 7:15 next Saturday. Next tonight, it's all about music, the record of the year. We're currently looking for contestants for the next series. If you'd like a chance to be on Blind Date, please call 08705 112211. Your call will cost no more than 10 pence.